A lot of people come to me and say, I want to do what you do. I want to own my own business. I want to have this and that. And I ask them 3 questions. The first question I ask them is, how confident are you in you? Because if you don't think you can do this, you probably are right. I mean, you really, really have to be confident that what you're going to embark on is going to be successful. The second thing I ask them is, how much money do you really need? Be honest with yourself. You better be very clear with what your financial constraints are. So that's the second question. How much money do you really need? And most people underestimate that. The third question is, can you sell? When you're an entrepreneur, a big part of what you do is sell. You have to sell yourself, you have to sell your company, you have to sell to people you may be hiring.
What's your thoughts on happiness?
Far too few people understand it and know that it's within their control. Comprised of circumstances and intentional activity. Now, 10% of our overall happiness is determined by circumstances. Many people will get that wrong. Many people will say, I'll be happy when I get a college degree, when I get that new car, when I get a new home, when I have a partner, when we have a family. That's the wrong way to approach it.
Yeah, I've sadly had to learn that the hard way.
And me too, but happiness is not dictated by our circumstances. So half is genetic set point, 10% is circumstances, 40% is intentional activity. What are you doing? What choices are you making? So here's a choice.
Don MacPherson, he's the host of 12 Geniuses, one of the greatest podcasts I've ever come across. It's a podcast for curious and voracious learners, a 5-time entrepreneur. Don spent 25 years researching the employee and customer experiences, the attributes of great leadership, and how healthy organizational cultures are created and what keeps them going. How are they sustained? Don's figured it out. And he has a lot of variety regarding his skill sets, from AI to biotechnology, aging to addiction, cybersecurity and privacy and climate change and trust. Don uses these insights to help business leaders better understand what these trends are, how they're positioned to disrupt companies and industries, and how new value can be created for those willing to make the necessary changes.